What's going on, guys? Jay the Black here. Salute to everyone that's tuning in. I want to talk about Draya Michele. I actually did a video about Draya and her being seen with Jalen Green last year. Now, this was when I thought she was still in a relationship with Tyrod Taylor, because I think sometime before that she was with Tyrod. I think they were together. Next thing you know, she's walking around with Jalen Green. Well, apparently, Draya Michele may be pregnant by Jalen Green. Jalen Green is in his early 20s. Draya is in her late 30s, and she already has a son who I believe is a teenager now. And people are going in on her. Listen, I like to keep that same energy when it comes to these women dealing with these younger men. Just like when a lot of y'all get angry when older men deal with younger women. So I'm all about keeping that same energy. And I do find it to be very interesting how women like Draya will go from dating men her age to dating younger men, especially these Instagram model types. I mean, just look at Bernice Burgos. She's in her early 40s. She's dating an athlete in his 20s. You look at LaMelo Ball and who he's dating. He's dating an ex-video vixen, 30-something-year-old Instagram model. A lot of these chicks, they still want to show they got it. So they do that by dating these young athletes who want to be, because let's be real, you know, these professional athletes who are in their late 20s, early to mid 30s, closer to their age, those guys are not interested in Draya at all. She was in a relationship with Tyrod Taylor. They were together for a while, but they fell apart. And now she's walking around with Jalen Green. And Joe Budden had something to say about it. And we're going to get into what Joe had to say about it. But we're gonna get to this as well, the pregnancy rumors, but let's get into what Joe had to say. It's according to Urban Owls. It says Joe Budden is calling out model and influencer Draya Michele after reports surfaced this week that she is reportedly expecting a child with her rumored Houston Rockets boyfriend Jalen Green. Draya and Green were first rumored to be dating last year. Neither has publicly confirmed their relationship. However, rumors surfaced this week that she and Green were set to become parents. Many fans have regarded the news as repulsive, given that Draya Michele has a 21-year-old son. So he's 21. I'm saying he's a teenager, but he's 21. My fault. He's 21 years old. Was the same age as her new boyfriend Jalen. Draya Michele is a mother of two children, Nico Howard, who's 21, and Drew Skandrick, who is 7. The former Basketball Wives star has not updated her Instagram account and has instead been posting old photos. However, the rumors have caused outrage as many, including Joe Budden, have questioned why other people are not calling out the 39-year-old for dating a 21-year-old. You want to know why they're not calling it out? Is because these people are hypocrites. You see, it's okay for older women to date younger men, but let a 39-year-old man get with a 21-year-old woman, and all of these heifers will be in comment section after comment section talking about how disgusting it is and he's a predator. Where are her parents, right? He must have groomed her. That's what y'all would be saying. But when it comes to Draya, y'all are quiet. It's been crickets. Why have y'all been so quiet about her dating this 21-year-old? Her son is basically the same age as Jalen Green. Her son has the same interests as Jalen Green. Jalen Green probably likes to sit around and play video games all the time when he's not playing basketball. It's, you know, Jalen Green and her son could be friends. You know, and y'all got to understand something too about Draya. Draya was not in her son's life very much. He was basically raised by someone else while she went out and was dating all these different men in the industry and these professional athletes. That's where her attention was. You know, she was not focused on being a parent. She was chasing famous males. That's what she was too busy doing, right? It was interesting how she dated Tyrod Taylor, but they never had a child together, which lets me know that she was trying to have a baby. If these reports are true, I believe she may have been trying to have a child, because how you date Tyrod for, they was dating, I believe, a couple of years, and you don't get pregnant by him, but you get pregnant by a guy that you was seeing fresh out your relationship. In a few years, he'll be making $300 million. He will max out. He'll be one of those guys. One of Budden's co-hosts said, if you want to F a 21-year-old, cool. But now you got a baby by a 21-year-old, you are a predator. I said this last year. There's a lot of women in their 40s. I can't believe you won't speak for this, Budden said to his fellow co-hosts. Now, you know why, they're not speaking on it is because they would do the same thing. And it's only wrong when men are doing it, which is why you see so many teachers getting arrested for having relations with these teen boys. Budden also said many young athletes are losing what they had because they are not insulated from women who see having a baby as a financial plan. Is too many horror stories of athletes losing everything that they ever have because they are not insulated, because there are no barriers, because there is nobody instructing them. I agree. And a lot of these guys have no father figures. They don't have any real people. Look at Zion Williamson. Zion Williamson grew up with a stepfather he didn't respect. That's why when he got drafted, he basically kind of ignored him, even though he was there. Look at how his stepfather's acting now, a complete enabler.
But he's in a tizzy. We don't know anything. So, yeah, I mean, no, this is a tizzy.
Okay.
This is a tizzy. Everyone's talking about it and whatnot.
What do you think about all of it?
What's his contract?
Oh, shit.
I'm asking.
He's gonna be. In a few years, he'll be making $300 million.
Okay, so
He's gonna max out. He's gonna be one of the max guys.
Okay, and so in no way, shape, or form do you guys think that he has any choice in who he dates, who he fucks?
And cool, if you want to fuck a 21-year-old, cool. But now you got a baby by a 21-year-old, you are a predator. And I said this last year, yo. It's mad up.
And let me just say this. Why am I not surprised that she's taking this stance? Why am I not surprised that Melissa Ford is kind of defending Draya? If it was the other way around, Melissa, you would not be defending it. You would be the main one trying to cancel that particular guy. Look at what she said about Mason Cameron. And look at the take that she has now and how she is a complete enabler of this as well. Now, I don't know if she's cool with Draya. I know Draya may look young for her age, but she's still a 39-year-old woman, okay, who's chasing after NBA players, who's so desperate to be with an athlete. It don't matter that he's 21. Y'all got to understand, when she was like 34, Jalen was like 17. You know?
There's a lot of women in their 40s. I can't believe that you won't speak to this.
Look at that look. Y'all, look at that look. Look at that look. Look how she's looking at Joe. Look how she's looking at Joe. This is what I call hypocrisy. Look at how she's looking at Joe, because this is the attitude of your typical Western woman. They will defend the actions of women no matter what. She knows damn well that she would not accept a 39-year-old man dating a 21-year-old woman, she would be one of the main ones calling him a predator. Look at what she said about Cameron and Mace, which is why Mace is still on her about what she said. And this is her attitude. See, it's okay if women do it, but if men do it, there's a problem. The police need to be called. We need an investigation. There may have been some grooming. This is the attitude that they have.
She don't think it's predatory.
No, she pandering because she don't want to alienate herself from a woman audience the same way that it's too many.
And he's exactly right about this. And this is why I go in. This is why the manosphere exists. This is why the red pill philosophy exists, is because you heifers are hypocrites. I wouldn't be here doing what I'm doing at the level that I am doing it if you heifers would call out these women, but you can't do it. Probably because Melissa Ford would probably do the same thing. She at her age, she'd probably date a 21-year-old if he was an NBA player.
The horror stories of athletes losing everything that they ever had because they're not insulated. True. Because there are no barriers. Because there's nobody
financially and as far as socially.
I don't want to do this thing where we take 20 minutes to explain something to you that is like right
obvious.
Right. He just humping on his teammate. Yeah. Shit, your dumb predator ass might be a beard. Might be a fucking beard with your dodo ass.
Yeah, he did do that as well, which is interesting. Again, that's why I say there's a lot of layers here. There's a lot of layers here. Meantime, Green is a guard for the Houston Rockets and has been named one of the desirable players of the 2024 NBA trade deadline. He has not confirmed or denied the rumors that he's expecting a child with Draya. Listen, all around, this is not a good situation because, again, these young athletes are around. See, Draya has a lot of game. She's been in the industry for a long time. She knows how to approach these guys, talk to these guys. You know, she knows that these guys, because what would have happened, and I saw Bernice Burgos do this. There was an NBA player, right? There was a NBA player who got drafted right out of college, right? Bernice Burgos followed him and started liking a bunch of his pictures. And somebody screenshotted her liking a bunch of his pictures. This guy's just getting into the NBA. Young guy. And she's liking I think it was Bernice, liking a bunch of his posts. Right? It's because these women can't get with these older famous men, so they say, why not try to get one of these younger guys? And that's where Draya is. Draya is like in that area where now if she is truly pregnant, that's gonna be a bad look. It really is. So let me know what y'all think in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts. Like this video and share it. Follow me on Facebook, X, Instagram. I'll see y'all next one.